Mensaje de respuesta.
Coming. Live on 2K. It's time for NBA action. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. A contest in the West will see if the Timberwolves can please this home crowd. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. Here's the starting group for Houston. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. McLemore is out there with Elfrid Payton. And it's Young in at the 3 slot. Clark, last season we saw Modiunas make some nice drives.
Yeah, big uptick in his scoring efficiency, Kevin. Both his shooting from beyond the arc and from within the arc increased.
3 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Smart passes to Hayward. Rubio outside. No good from outside. Minnesota on D.
And Modiunas actually showing a newfound post repertoire there. I mean, he's deceptive. He has hooks and pump fakes, little up and unders. The Rockets looked to him for offense when they weren't playing through Harden.
Young gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Rubio outside. Passes to Hayward. Towns wide open. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And Modiunas is a very confident player. I think where he can still improve is his rebounding and defensive impact. With a 7-foot frame, he's got to learn to play like a 7-footer.
Now here's Payton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Payton's got his first points of the game. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. He feeds it to Smart. Here's Towns. No good from 11 feet.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Payton outside. Howard kicks to Monteunice. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Towns. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
There's a screen by Monteunice. Payton dishes to Howard. Houston moving it around. Here's the three. And Splitter pulls it down. Timberwolves trailed by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hayward passes to Smart. Feeds to Towns. The dish to Smart. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Howard. He lobs it up. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by Houston. Hayward kicks to Towns. Smart misses.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Screen by Howard. Kicks it to Young. Now the pass to Payton. A step-back shot here. Here's McLemore. And the jam by Monteunice.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
Minnesota making some changes. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Splitter. And it's Hezonja in for Marcus Smart. Timberwolves trail by 7. Rubio outside. Dishes to Hayward. Looking for Pekovic. He gets it there. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Payton against Rubio. Payton dishes to McLemore. Hayward against Young. Releases. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Hezonja. Sinks the triple. Hezonja's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
McLemore, the pass to Payton. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
And that one misses.
And guys, for Peyton, so many were talking him up as the best point guard of the class early. But it's never easy to adjust to the NBA speed, and it just took him a little bit of time.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Cunningham, he's checked in for Monty Eunice. And it's Ginobili in for Ben McLemore. Hayward passes to Hazania. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And guys, I think the next big step for Elfrid Payton is going to be getting his shot right. I mean, he has the tools to be an impact guard, but it's hard to create when you can't keep teams honest from deep.
Cunningham kicks to Howard. No good.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
That's good from Ginobili on the assist by Payton. Ginobili's got his first basket.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now. A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Ginobili.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Clock at 4. Off target from outside. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Pass to Hazania. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Now here's Payton. Cunningham kicks to Young. Howard with this screen on Hayward. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Howard with the stuff.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And Pekovic kicks to Rubio. Back to Pekovic. Can't hit from 12.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Payton kicks to Cunningham. There's the pick. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Pekovic. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Anderson, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Pekovic with a screen. And Rubio kicks to Anderson. Inside. Hazania. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and Alonzo G subbed in for Young. Ginobili dishes to Capella. Left side Anderson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Brooks. Here's the screen. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Capella. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Minnesota making a switch here. Exum's checked in.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
G kicks to Brooks. Drills the three-pointer. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give.
Towns, no luck.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Ginobili outside. Capella, the pass to Brooks. And the three off target.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Pekovic. The shot, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
For Houston, they have hit just 2 free throws in 5 attempts today.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Booker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Smart comes in for Hezonja. First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And here is Brooks after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. And then G with the jam.
Yes. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
That will count. And no good trying to get that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets on top, up by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your team.
Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
Exum is out there with Smart. Then there's Trevor Booker. And there's Pekovic. And it's Anderson in a small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. There's the pick. And there's the feed to Pekovic. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Rockets leading by 6. And Exum comes to help. Brooks with it. He kicks to McDaniels. Back to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Moniunas. Houston needs to get a shot up. Brooks misses. The Timberwolves shooting in this game 45%. Passes it to Smart. It's deflected. Here's Pekovic. And he overshot that one, missing. And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and, you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
Now here's Pekovic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Moniunas.
And on the subject of Pekovic, last season was another difficult step back for him physically. At some point, one wonders if his whole career becomes in jeopardy. It just takes so much effort to keep coming back.
And guys, I, for one, can relate to what Pekovic is going through. I mean, it's not easy as a big man to get those injuries to your legs. I mean, you're carrying a lot of weight and force around. I mean, let's hope Nikola finds a little more luck going forward as far as the injuries.
Brooks with no one around. Again, the miss by Brooks. And Anderson kicks to Smart. Down low. Moniunas with the steal. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. Rockets have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7. And the second free throw, good. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Splitters checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Towns comes in for Booker. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Anderson. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Exum. Moniunas dishes to G. Brooks outside. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. And for Kyle Anderson, he had so many traits, Greg, the Spurs were looking for when they drafted him back in 2014. But he spent pretty much the entire season on the Pine.
Yeah, and you know that Coach Pop makes his guys earn their minutes. You know, he doesn't care if he took you in the first round or if you're an undrafted free agent. He's going to play the guy who helps his team win.
Both free throws good from Anderson. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. There's a screen. Smart passes to Towns. Rubio with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
He feeds it to Towns. Back to Rubio. Towns with it. He's against Anderson. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Towns. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. McDaniels kicks to Anderson. It's rebounded by Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Rubio in the corner. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. Offensive rebound. Feeds it to Smart. Tries again. The shot misses. And the Rockets take it the other way. Now here's Brooks. Here's the three, and he gets the bucket. Brooks has got his second bucket tonight.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And Hayward with the stuff.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Minnesota making some changes. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Towns. And it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. And then for Houston, Ben McLemore comes in for Alonzo G. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Brooks. Timberwolves trail by 8. Hayward outside. Splitter sets a screen for Hayward. The dish now to Splitter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Montejunas dishes to McDaniels. The Rockets with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Exum kicks to Hayward. And here's Exum. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now just a 4-point Houston lead.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Exum following the basket by Montejunas. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Houston making some changes. Howard's checked in for Anderson. Young comes in for McDaniels. And it's Payton in for Luke Ridnour. Exum passes to Hayward. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Payton outside. Screened by Howard. Howard setting the pick for McLemore. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Splitter. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Hayward dishes to Splitter. There's the pass to Exum. And Booker kicks to Exum. Pass to Hayward. Rockets with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Payton. He's guarded closely. Young outside. Launches it. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Montejunas. Exum passes to Booker. Smart dishes to Exum. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And for Dante Exum, the first point guard chosen in the 2014 draft, number 5 overall, actually, he was taken over 2 other very talented and arguably more proven point guards coming in, those being Marcus Smart and Elfrid Payton.
Now here's Ginobili. Kicks to Capella. Young passes to Payton. Back to Young. And that one comes up a bit short.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And talking about Dante Exum last year, he showed scouts were right when they said he isn't a finished product. He only shot 35% from the field. Put up much smaller numbers than other top rookie point guards like, Smart and Payton.
But looking 3 or 4 years out, you may be singing a different tune. And, Kevin, I think that's what the projections are when you look at this young man. He has length. There's a smoothness and a feel for the game that's raw, but still elite. That's why many scouts would still today take him over any other point guard in that draft.
It's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
Three-pointer, Hayward, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And in an era where so many guys take the money and run, Gordon Hayward did the best he could to live up to his new contract. Clark last year, a 4-year max deal signed heading into last season.
Yeah, and the way max contracts work nowadays, even the upper mid-tier guys are getting them. A trend that will probably continue, at least in the near future. I don't like it, though. There are only a small number of guys that are really max contract players in the NBA.
And when you get back to Hayward, last year his points per game were way up. But really impressive, his shooting percentages. His shooting percentages were way up. That's a big step forward, I believe, in his development.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. And there's the call on Ginobili. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Smart. Splitter with a screen on Ginobili. Smart kicks to Rubio. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
On the topic of whether Hayward is a true max prospect, he did some things last year to at least argue that he is. He was stronger, a lot more aggressive going to the rim. His defense improved, too. He'll need another year of development like that to silence the doubters.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio. Minnesota calls timeout. And the one thing Tiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles, he knows where he's supposed to be, he gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
And for Tiago Splitter, he's been a relatively unsung player in his career, never getting his number called on offense, receiving little recognition from the media, but providing tough defense in the post. He shot over 55%, crashes the boards in the 20 minutes or so a game that he gets. So that's been good enough to really establish a productive career.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns, who's checked in for Trevor Booker. And it's Hezonja in for Smart. And a switch here also for Houston. Moniunas has checked in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Getting back to Splitter, yes, you need superstars to win in this league, but you also need guys like him, guys who put the team first, will bust a gut to carry out their responsibilities on the floor, off the court, and in the locker room. You need all of that to be a championship team.
Now here's Ginobili. After Gordon Hayward's miss. 6 to shoot. Young for 3. Count the bucket. Young's got 7.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
On Unis, no luck.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Dishes it to Rubio. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Thiago Splitter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Ginobili. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Rubio. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Ricky Rubio, Clark, one of the most highly anticipated international players in recent memory to come into the NBA.
Yeah, he's got an awful lot of flash and substance to his game. And after much haggling and negotiating, he was finally allowed to join the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2011.
Scotty's checked in for Minnesota. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And back to Rubio, with the pressure of all that fanfare marking his arrival, he really focused in and hit the ground running. He was named Western Conference Rookie of the Month, first month of the season, and he finished second to Kyrie Irving for Rookie of the Year.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game 3. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Timberwolves have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Thiago Splitter. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And he's good on the second.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Ginobili attacking. That is good. Ginobili's got it all tied up now for Houston.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he has 9 points and 2 steals as well. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going. And in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge, though, Greg. I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. And he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. Cody Eunice and Howard, the post pair. Payton is out there with McLemore. And it's Young in the small forward position. And Rubio kicks to Scott. Splitter sets a screen. On its way from Hayward for 2. Here's Azania. And it's denied. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And McLemore slams it in.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
From 15 feet away, again the miss by Hayward.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Stolen by Rubio. Hayward with the ball. Now Payton defending. Wasted no time on that one. Lasagna's got 7 points.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Offensive rebound. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Hayward outside. Launches a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Pass to McLemore. Payton left side. 6 on the shot clock. There's the feed to Howard. From deep, McLemore. Another shot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Here's Lasagna. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Young dishes to Howard. He kicks it to Payton. Over to the wing. From 11 feet away. Rubio with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Inside. Hayward can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And they go to the intentional foul. Now McLemore. Howard setting the pick for McLemore. Can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Lasagna. That 3 off the mark. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Looking to get it going. Shots good by McLemore. McLemore's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Splitter sets a screen. Hayward outside. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 5 assists tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Payton passes to Howard. Passes to Rubio. Timberwolves passing it around. Scooped up. Hayward kicks to Rubio. And the jumper is on the mark. Rubio's got his second basket of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
That's good from Payton. Towns, he's checked in for Mike Scott. And a switch here also for Houston. Dante Cunningham's checked in for McLemore. Now Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Splitter. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Hezonja. McLemore's checked in for Houston.
You know, there are those who wonder if Gordon Hayward can lead a team to the promised land. However, as just a sophomore, he led a non-powerhouse college to a championship game. So, in fact, they were just one basket away from winning it all.
Here's McLemore. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now, here's Rubio. He has 6. Clock at 6. Here's Pekovic. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's sent back by Howard. Payton outside. Now here's McLemore outside. That's tipped. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Boston. Rubio dishes to Towns. Rubio outside. Hayward on the wing. 5 on the clock. The second chance effort. The offensive rebound.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And here they go. McLemore with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Young, right side. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the Jays. Young's got 9 points. But this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
There's 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Pulls up from the corner. Good D by Rubio.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Hayward kicks to Smart. He dishes it to Rubio. He feeds it to Hayward. Shot to stop the drought. Good D by Howard.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. Again, Young missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pekovic against Howard. Good. 16 points for Gordon Hayward. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 1. And Rubio kicks to Towns. Pekovic with a screen. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his second personal foul.
Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dante Exum comes in for Ricky Rubio.
And guys, with Towns, he is so valuable in every aspect of the game. Really great at both ends of the floor. His defense is as strong as it gets for a first-year player.
Ginobili can't hit. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Exum. And Anderson has it in the corner. It's stolen by G.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
That's his first personal foul.
Brooks with it. He's got 8. They set the screen. Ginobili outside. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. But they get it back. Back to Brooks. 1:57 left to play in the third. Ginobili outside. Second shot opportunity. And too long on the shot.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Now here's Smart. He's covered by Ginobili. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
And Towns drops them both. 1:29 left in the third. Rocket shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Brooks, the pass to G. Anderson outside. 4 on the clock. And here's Brooks from outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. .102 left to play here in the third. Pekovic with a screen on Brooks. Exum dishes to Pekovic. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 4th assist in this one. Brooks kicks to Anderson. They set the pick. Ginobili outside. Feeds to G. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's the dish to Exum. Pekovic with a screen. And here's Anderson for 3. The Rockets pull it in. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Brooks. He's got 8. 1 second left. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
Tie game in Minnesota. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Smart is out there with Exum, and it's Anderson in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And it's Pekovic missing.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And for Manu Ginobili last season, not his best. Down in every measurable category since his rookie year. He's 37, myriad of injuries. You know, but Greg, there's still something so special about that play.
Yeah, I mean, so much of his game is about movement. And Kevin, after 13 full seasons and factor in all of the international competition, you're going to have to start to show some wear and tear, and that's been the case for Manu.
Excellent point. He played 4 pro years overseas before the NBA. Exum passes to Towns. Nice D from Brooks. Houston in the lead. The pass to G. There's the screen. Ginobili attacking. Misses the wing J. Ginobili's gone 3 of 10 shooting so far, only 30%. Exum kicks to Pekovic. Anderson dishes to Towns. Baseline jumper. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Ginobili kicks to G. Shot clock at 5. Anderson can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Pass to Exum. Here's Azania. He's covered by Ginobili. At the elbow, Pekovic. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here's Brooks. Capella, the pass to Ginobili. Here's the screen. Jumper off the screen. Good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Towns. Right wing. Pekovic inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he should really work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
Moniunas is checked in for the Rockets. McDaniels comes in for Manu Ginobili. And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor. Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Hazania. Anderson outside. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Anderson dishes to McDaniels. Kicks it to G. Houston moving it around. Here's Brooks. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Dishes it to Exum. Towns at the elbow. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know, guys, Dante Exum is such a fluid, versatile athlete, really shows great promise, has tremendous size and length for a point guard, can also play the two. His rookie season last year, though, a mixed bag.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He told the guys that for now, he wants to see them back off the three-point shot, saying all our offense doesn't need to come from perimeter jump shots. Let's get the ball inside for some high-percentage looks.
Fast break, Minnesota finished off the break. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
For Dante Exum, Greg, last season he didn't shoot the ball that well, and his turnover rate was what you might expect from a rookie, but his defense was good. In fact, borderline excellent at times.
That's a great point, Kevin. And you know what I like about Exum, when his shot wasn't falling, you know, he didn't allow it to affect the other facets of his game. He would find ways to contribute, and that's the kind of attitude that so many scouts got excited about when they were talking about this guy in the first place.
There's a screen by Mota Yunus. Stolen by Exum. Unloads. Splitter with the ball. Picked up by Mota Yunus. Splitter sets a screen for Exum. Here's Hazanya. Offensive rebound. Booker. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Timberwolves making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And then for Houston, Howard's checked in for Cunningham. Young comes in for KJ McDaniels. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Luke Ridenour. Now here's Payton. Mota Yunus has the open look. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Exum. Poked away. Clock at 6. Now the feed to Booker. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's the Rockets with the ball. And here is Payton. Up and in on the layup. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Hayward goes in to the inside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. Now Exum to the paint. 6 on the shot clock.
Heads up interior defense there. He was ready for that entry pass.
They retain possession. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. Here's Payton. He kicks it to McLemore. Just 5 on the clock. Another block. And they're able to recover. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Splitter sets a screen. Smart kicks to Hayward. The tray. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Now, here's Exum. Smart, wide open, he fires. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Hayward against Young. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Smart.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Hayward passes the Splitter. Back to Hayward. It's rebounded by Houston. Eunice has got 5 rebounds tonight. McLemore, no good.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
It's deflected. Payton outside. Passes it to Howard. Eunice kicks to McLemore. 4 on the shot clock. Eunice, that's a screen for McLemore. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Splitter sets a screen. Feeds to Hayward. He dishes it to Exum. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Young. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ricky Rubio comes in for Exum. And a switch here also for Houston. Ano Ginobili, he's checked in for Nick Young. Count that one. And that's 15 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Payton. Eunice, a screen on Rubio. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Payton outside. He feeds it to Howard. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And so Howard nails both of them.
Clutch free throws there, fellas. This one's a barn burner. Tight as me in an airport lavatory.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. From the left block, it's rebounded by Houston. Aniunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Payton dishes to Ginobili. Clock at 6. They double team Ginobili to take the lead. But they'll get another chance. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Another shot. It's good. And there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch. Well, Payton in this one, he's got 10 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Now, here's Rubio. Splitter sets a screen. Hayward with the ball. Now Payton defending.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
And the numbers back it up, Greg. I mean, he's brought his hard hat and mean mentality to the glass with him today.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hayward. Oh! Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Well, Kev, that took forever. I don't know what took them so long, but the coaching staff can't be pleased with that right now.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 5. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? And they're going to draw up something where they can get a quick shot and then maybe a foul.
That's got to be the game plan here. I mean, free throws are really their only hope. Points with the clock stopped.
And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Mike Scott.
Poked away. It's stolen by McLemore. Ginobili outside. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's...